सेकंड्स का। सही है। I'm gonna have to start now ताकि बाद में डिले दे सकूँ मैं। एंड देन इधर से जाके लिंक उठानी पड़ेगी। बाकी सोर्स वगैरह गेम कैप्चर है, ठीक है सही है। बाकी सब कुछ बंद है। और इसका गेम कैप्चर है, कैप्चर ऑडियो। अच्छा ये हमारा ऑडियो भी कैप्चर हो रहा होगा अंदर डिस्कॉर्ड पे। हाँ तो माइक और डेस्कटॉप भी कैप्चर होगा। डेस्कटॉप
डेस्कटॉप कैप्चर होना चाहिए क्योंकि वो गेम ही उसके ऊपर आनी है।
सही है।
इसके अबे आप जरा खामोश है ना थोड़ी देर। अच्छा, अब जो डेस्कटॉप के ऊपर आवाज आ रही है ना, वो मेरी आ रही है बेसिकली, वो जो मेरे डिस्कॉर्ड की है।
तो वो आनी चाहिए
क्योंकि
सही।
लाइक हाँ वो आनी चाहिए हाँ।
ये कौन है? GTH?
ये गेम थ्योरी है उनका, वो प्रीमियर की टीम का नाम है उनकी।
अच्छा नहीं ये XP जो हमारे
कै,
साथ ऑब्जर्वर्स में है।
कैस्पर कैस्पर।
कैस्पर। अबे
ठीक है बॉस पर।
एरविन स्मिथ को अभी तक मैंने पार्टी कोड ही नहीं भेजा। ग्रेट।
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first semi-final of the Problem Tournament. The match is between Team Influx and Team Catalyst. Influx will be on the attack side now. As you see, they're already swiftly taking their space towards this A main side. And the orb also gone into the way of the Fade. And Catalyst will be on the defensive side. I have alongside me Irvin Smith on the co-cast. Yep. How are you doing, Irvin?
I'm doing great here. We are seeing Influx once again at the stage. Catalyst. These teams have always been making their way all the way, making their way all the way towards semis and finals. So I'm not really shocked that they're here. But look at that. They've already started firing here. Chemicals gets that first pick on Darkos.
Yeah, already now going to be settling into a post plan. Fika does manage to trade out Gunny there. Now 4v4 post plan for Influx here. Already a fast retake attempt maybe from the side of Catalyst here. But it's not going to be happening. So Influx very swiftly take the first round here of Lotus.
That was definitely a good hold that they had of the side there. I mean, I was expecting a better retake there, but just did not really work out, considering that Influx was just too quick there to take them out one by one. So good for them. They get the pistol.
Yeah, also considering like that B side is very congested, so you can't just sit on one angle, because if the enemy team does decide to retake fast, you're gonna be in for a lot of trouble. But Influx very smartly, they did take the space up towards that heaven side and the breakable door, and now once again making their way now into a bit of a default here. It's like a 2-1 Fade holding towards us A side, and meanwhile the rest of the team are making their way towards the C, but they open the door, get the first kill onto Fika. And
interestingly, Darkos is down as well. I mean, there's two of them down already, putting them at a disadvantage. I mean, they do have, it is definitely, they've got the guns, but they haven't invested a lot though. They have just got two big guns coming in. Look at that. A classic shot coming on Starkist. That's a good one. Reach takes on Chemicals from Zero.
At this point, he's just trying to make it as expensive as possible for Influx.
Oh, definitely.
Indeed, yeah, just two players
it's
going down.
Not that bad. It's not that bad. Two players is still, to some extent they just manage. Yeah, exactly. Not bad.
Yeah, now Team Catalyst, they'll be able to buy up for their first gun round. Meanwhile, on the other side, Influx will be playing out their bonus. They have a couple rifles to work with, only one Spectre in the hands of Gunny.
They technically did not even go to bonus, I would say. I mean, they have the same two guns from the last round, and the rest of them are buying new guns. So I think that's not bad, actually. That's good.
Yeah, but this is a must-win for Catalyst, considering the win rate.
Definitely. Yeah, they're going damn broke after this one. It's just not going to work out for them. Look at that. Hamzito turns away, waits for his team there, I guess, for the retake. They've got the site so swiftly, though. They just entered and they have the site. That was the easiest entry and swift entry that I saw so far. Hamzito still in that corner.
Yeah, like, he was the solo player holding the site, so I mean it's a pretty wise decision considering all 5 players from Influx just hit his site, and yeah, pretty much just gonna wait for his team to regroup
look
here.
Look at that! They're pushing. They're not really holding off there or anything. They just went in for the shit. Oh, look at that! Zero gets that pick on Demons. Fika. Fika gets Neon down. Not bad so far for the defense here. Breach out. Frenzy takes him down. I mean, considering if you look at this, I mean, technically, Influx, they kind of bought off those guns, and, I think it's a great round coming in from the defense here, but it was very winnable by Influx, because considering they had the guns there, but for some reason it just did not turn out in their favor this time. I mean, the retake was pretty good. for the
Yeah, indeed.
defense.
And from the side of Influx, I mean, I like their idea that once they got the spike down, they did decide to take space towards that waterfall side and the CT side to
Oh,
like
that was
deny
good
the
thought. That
retake
was good.
attempt.
That was good.
But
That was
yeah,
good. But it failed. It kind of failed that, I would say, a
yeah,
bit.
Catalyst did a very good job of just holding for the angle and just
But
planning
that's
stuff.
weird. Two smokes, so many in smokes. What is going on? No, it did not work out. It just did not work out. It kind of failed. I mean, it was one move that could catch you off guard. I'm not gonna lie, but there we go. Hamziro, the sole survivor, not realizing that Saeed is there and he's down. Well, what do you think? What are your opinions on that smoke move? I'm not really sure. It's not good, honestly. It was
I mean, considering they did, I think they probably did try to make a play out of that smoke to pop out of it. But yeah, I think Influx, considering the amount of people they had behind that smoke, they were pretty ready for that hit. So, I mean, they probably dodged that flash. I didn't know if there was a flash or somewhere, but I think they probably dodged it. And, well, the counterattack was just too good for Catalyst to handle. I do respect the play that they went for to pop out behind that smoke, but it just didn't work out. Now, Influx are going to settle into a bit of a default here.
oh, Starcase. Oh damn, that's 2 sheriff shots that he gets. Mind that they're actually on the save round here. Uh, that is a very winnable round already for them. Okay. And bit of a slow round so far. Nothing much going on considering that the attackers already lost 2 of their men here. So they are in a deep trouble. It could go wrong any moment here on, or these 3 are actually gonna take the whole defense line down. But let's see which one is it. Okay, they've stacked outside the C so far. Defenders pretty good. 2 of them are here, but I think that's not going to be enough. Oh, no way. Starcase somehow gets the 3rd one down as well, and
Finally
Prodigy.
gets taken
Oh,
down.
there we go. Oh my god. No freaking way. They actually got this round.
Indeed, nice shots from Stargaze there.
Stargaze,
The
definitely.
Sheriff, indeed. Pretty much winning out that round for Catalyst there. Now, a couple of ults building up for both teams as well. Catalyst have got the... By the looks of it, I think this is the... Yeah, Catalyst got the Rolling Thunder and the... I forgot what the Omen ult is called. What is it? From the Shadows. There we go. From the Shadows. There we go. It was just at the back of my head. But
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's fine. Happens.
It's been a while since I've done this, but...
Oh yeah, there we go. They've got 2 of them have the main ults going in. Breach's ult. Are we gonna see a counter ult coming in? I'm not really sure, but they can utilize their ult right now.
Got a very good wall towards this tree side here. Does
Zero.
flash up-
Okay.
flash
It's not
himself
really.
in the end.
There you go. Said goes for that stun there. Nothing much. Oh, they have the op. They will be losing their op, it seems like. But oh no, never mind. It's Fika. Fika gets one down, but Demons in the end takes him down there as well. So it's oh no, there's a lot going on towards the A side here.
Yeah, indeed. And well, that hit on the A side from that tree side kind of did overwhelm Catalyst a bit there. I'm surprised they
Look at
didn't
that. I was saying.
fight
that
up
was-
front Catalyst there, but they played that a bit passively. They could have maybe,
Oh,
I think Hamzito could
definitely.
have gotten a couple of kills there, but yeah, as
He just kind of got those free picks, bro. I mean, they kind of, all of them, actually, not all of them, but 2 of them just peeked that same spot. The same spot that his teammate died, he just went in and peeked Starcase. He peeked off the same spot, the same way, and then he was still there with the operator, getting those 2 shots down. So I feel like that was some easy picks that went in the hands of Usaid there. So good for him.
Yeah, we've already known, like, in the past as well, he's been pretty good with the op, and he's proving that once again. And this round, Catalyst going for a B push on the other side. Influx just, I think they're going to accelerate into this A side pretty quickly. There's no one to greet them whatsoever there, so they're just going to get a free side, and they're going to have to deal with a, well, quintuple
this
flank.
is-
Honestly, the whole team is
I
tightening.
mean, this is classic Catalyst behavior. I mean, I've seen them do this quite a lot actually. That's not the
Well,
first time I've
Demon
seen
is
them.
probably might get caught off guard here. Demon,
Oh,
and indeed a nice shot
I mean,
from Starkist.
what is Starkist doing? I'm actually surprised. He's been doing these share shots too good. I mean, too good to be true. Look at that. Fades ult and reaches ult and a counter ult, as I was saying. If we're gonna see that or not. Fika. Oh, Neon. They didn't check the tree. Oh my god, that went bad. Okay, Frenzy gets that one pick. Chemicals on Darkus. It's all on the hand of Hamzito, who's pretty low. The spike's sticking, can't do much there, and well, Casper gets him
I
down
mean,
there.
it was a nice attempt from Catalyst there to like the whole team flanks from that A main side, but and they did invest a couple of ults there indeed as well, but it just didn't work out in the end.
Oh, definitely.
They did get a pretty good opening
Okay.
with at the hands of Starcase, and
Oh, definitely. That
But,
pick was so clean though.
but I think that the counter breach ult kind of did mess them up a bit.
Oh, definitely. That was true. That's true. Also, by the way, the breach from the Influx's side, is that Casper?
Yes, it is indeed.
Okay, is it his debut right now? This one?
No, he's played previously. He used to be a player
Okay.
for like old teams in the Pakistani community.
Yeah, I've
but-
just meant by from like Influx's side. There we go. Darkest.
yeah.
That's Casper down. So, I mean, attackers already lost one of their man. I mean,
And
one of
he's
them is
also
pretty
tagged
low.
down very low. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's their.
Zito
Oh, look at that.
Really unaware. He's just looking for the.
They're not aware.
He's just looking for where Demon could have ulted, but.
Oh my god, Zito is so clueless. He didn't even check the back. Why isn't he checking the
Oh,
back?
he just wanted out.
Bro.
I mean, that is pretty unlucky for Hamzito.
Pretty
but
unlucky. Oh.
Well played from Demon. He, I think, timed that Omen out very well and positioned it very well as well.
Oh,
Hamzito
definitely.
really had
Kind of
it-
confusing.
really had no idea.
Exactly.
Right, Util being swapped between both teams. A good paranoia from Demon once again. He delays that retake attempt from that CT side here. Darkos trying to make his way out from that stair side, but he gets seized as well. And another stun on top of that. Kills being traded. Darkos
Look at
as
Fika. Look
well.
at Fika gets chemicals down. 2 versus 2 once again. Whose hands is gonna get? Oh no, there we go. And they can't really do anything at this point. Spike's
Yeah.
sticking. He's backing off to save that Vando. With that, Influx manages yet another round. 2-6. Catalyst slowly. The Influx, they're bridging that gap, and they'll be 2-6. They could be 2-7, 2-8, but hopefully the Catalyst has some sort of strategy. I mean, at this point, you could either take a timeout or something, kind of discuss it through, because nothing so far has been working out for them. They've been constantly, the retakes are not actually working either. So let's see if they have something in mind for the next ones, but so far, Influx at the top right now.
Yeah, indeed. And gonna go into
Oh my god, the
round of the
push!
game here. Another A fight here.
Look at those neon walls, bro.
Cluster of
Look at
utility.
the Prodigy gets new. The side chemicals. Oh my god, chemicals gets 2 down. Well, the lone survivor, Alicate. He's left
yeah,
alone.
Zito once again. I mean, he probably can't do much here, but I think he'll probably still decide to go for a couple of damage.
He's got a
to keep
good
him on.
aim, but like Sheriff, what's much you can do with that? I mean, against
I
4
also-
people.
And the fact is, I also recognize this crosshair. This is Gunny's crosshair. I personally have used it as well, so
Okay,
It's
so
pretty-
aimbot,
it-
aimbot. Hopefully, look at
it's
that.
pretty good.
Nah,
but
it didn't work out.
he's holding the off angle.
Oh yeah, Casper with a good angle gets some 0 down now. 2-7. I think I should just stop speaking like that. I said 2-7 and it's actually 2-7 right now, so I feel bad. I'll just stop talking about scores.
It's fine.
3-7.
It is an attack. It is an attack-sided map. So,
Exactly. True,
and
true.
well, Influx is doing a very good job here of like manipulating rotations and taking space across the map.
Definitely, you're correct about that. Still, I mean, you could still take a time out to discuss a few things, but it's okay. I mean, Catalyst, they know better. Look at that stuns. They keep trying for the push strategy, but it fails. It just fails. I mean, we. Oh, never mind. We get 2 picks down, but Frenzy gets traded off here by Prodigy. Oh, Darkus was so
he's-
scared.
He's trying to escape there in the end, and yep, Hamzito left alone once again.
Why did he run away?
I mean, considering like there were a lot of players behind that rebel side, so probably best to maybe regroup with his teammate.
What
But
is
in the
it? What
end,
is it? I mean, he just keeps spamming that smoke with like Hamzito. He's just standing there. He's not even spamming back. He just died.
Honestly, a very good adjustment that maybe Catalyst could do is like wait out first Influx's utility and then counter them with their own utility. The thing is, like both teams, they used both of their utilities at the same time. So by the time like both of them have expended their utility, like the Neon has already crossed her way across that rebel side. So she just gets a
That
very
is
good.
true.
She just gets a very good opportunity to whoever's holding out the utility, the breach or the bait for that reveal, to have a chance at the kills. And yeah, once again, Influx do get that space very quickly.
Look at that. They're hiding behind. Fika is hiding behind that.
They're
We did
shot-
good.
No, never mind. They're just sheriffs and one bulldog.
Oh no,
And-
Prodigy, 2 shots here. Coming in, gets 2 down already. I mean, they're already at an advantage here. Sharkis, not surprised he gets it. Fika is down. No, oh, that was close. He could have gotten a side there, but I'm Zero, okay? Gets me on. And, well, quick round. Nothing much you could have done there with the pistols, but
Last round before the switch.
it seems like it's going to be 9-3. I mean,
Um,
or 10-2, I'm not sure.
we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I mean,
We'll see. Yeah.
considering like Catalyst haven't really had chance to like get going even. They got their 2 rounds very early in the game, and well, on the defensive side, I mean, we can't say like, okay, let's wait for the attack. What could they do on the attack? But still, I think at least you could have actually managed maybe 5 rounds here on the defense. Could have been
I
way easier
agree.
on the attack.
I mean, Fika is already down by quite a lot of HP actually, more than half of it. I mean, they're still here. All of them are actually going to be executing C, I believe, with the Fades ult, and they've got the Neon ult as well with Omen there. Look at
A
that.
lot of utility being spent
Too
here
much.
in Darkus. With the first shot, Casper
Tactical
gets up the
shooter,
trade. So,
tactical shooter, by the way.
indeed, and a very fast pivot towards this B side here. Already a stun towards the heaven side.
Zero.
Ozito.
He's back off. I think he's probably gonna check that. There we go. Get some Zero down, and now it's just Darkos.
And he can't do much
There we
there.
go.
So a 10-2 for Influx. Very dominant performance on the attack side.
Switching
And
sides.
well, they've put themselves in a very good position for this defensive side, which is supposedly supposed to be the weaker side. But yeah, considering when you have 10 rounds, you have the momentum on your side, so they're gonna be feeling very good about themselves.
Yeah, and I mean they will be taking it a bit slow if they want to maybe ban it. I mean they could actually just finish it off if they tried their hardest, but they have a lot of chances, a lot of room to actually maintain their streak, and hopefully even if they lose a couple 3 to 4 rounds, they will still have a huge margin there to actually win this map and take it in their favor. So let's
And
see.
indeed, by the
We'll
looks of
be
it,
seeing.
Catalyst just gonna go for a 5-man push towards this A side here. No, okay, now Hamzito is gonna be lurking towards this B side, but I am not sure if he maybe heard Casper pushing towards that C side. We'll see about that. Towards killing Fika here towards this tree side. Taking the space, and Darkos is left
Oh,
alone.
he's
in that
alone.
area. And
Man.
Right down A.
again, he gets
Oh
the timing
my
there.
God.
Hamzito does trade out Casper there. So the lurk does get 1 kill. And
Okay.
it's instantly
Asai
traded out.
Gets Fika down. It's 3 versus 4. I mean, they need to win this if they actually have a plan of making a comeback. But from what it seems, exactly, there you go.
Triple
there
T
we go.
out
Hamzito.
from Influx. They're gonna waste no time getting that 11th round.
God, that Neon, the way it just rushes at you, and when you're the only one there, oh my God, it's so scary. I don't even blame them. I don't even blame Hamzito there. He just, Asai just came rushing off like an airline, and it's just there.
Yeah.
You couldn't have done much there. And we have a
Yeah.
P10 coming in already, so
Yeah,
maybe they
we'll
can just.
see. Yeah, I mean, they can probably discuss something in that P10 and, well, hopefully it gets sorted out pretty quickly. Till then, I think we're just going to be taking a break as well.
Oh,
Because,
definitely.
yeah, it's been a pretty. I mean, not. It hasn't been very competitive, but yeah, it's
Oh
still
yeah,
been
it's
a game.
pretty
So,
one-sided. I mean, it kind of actually ended way earlier than I would have imagined. But there are
yeah,
still maps
Influx has
going.
had a
There
great
are,
rate.
they could actually make a try for a comeback. But let's see. I mean, Influx seems really fired up, so I'm not sure if we could break that confidence.
Yeah, the
So let's
momentum is
see.
too much for them. The momentum
Yeah.
is just on their side here, and I think they're not going to show any sign of slowing down whatsoever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, we're just going to take a break, and hopefully, let's get this tech issue or whatever issue it is, we're going to get that sorted out, and we'll be back. And we're gonna get back into the game here. 2-11 is the scoreline. 11 for Influx, 2 for Catalyst. And Influx just 2 away from closing out this map of Lotus here. Already push toward the seaside from the side of Catalyst. Fika with a Bucky there. Gonna get the first kill in the seaside. Oh, seaside, sorry. And gonna get traded out. Demon and Usaid. Gonna get the kills there, but Starcase
Spike
also
planted.
falls up. Some Stinger kills as well there. Oh, 3v2 post plant for the side of Catalyst here. Pretty surrounded. Zito is gonna be aware of the fate for the C-long side here. And he got the first kill and the second as well. Now it is a 2v1, but never mind. Gunny's just gonna swing out of that smoke. Gonna get all 3 kills. Now
So it
getting
seems like
Influx.
Influx is actually in a mood to actually pretty end it. You know, they don't want to stretch it anymore. They just want to finish it off, go to the next
Yeah.
one.
Match point.
So let's see. I mean, the fate of Catalyst depends on the next map. I mean, they need to win it. It's a win or it's just totally lost. Let's see.
Yeah, and the buy is also broken as well from their side. 2 Guardians, a Bulldog, Bucky, and a Sheriff.
If you have a huge gap, like a 10-2 gap, it's very essential that you win your pistol. This is it. I've seen people make a comeback from 210, but as of now, 212. I'm sorry, but it can't.
I mean,
There's no
considering
chance.
the weaponry they have on the attack side is going to be pretty difficult, but that is a start from
Okay.
Starcase.
As we
First
speak,
kill.
Starcase
Yeah.
actually gets that. Oh, Casper gets Pika down. Balances it. Oh, whoa, Frenzy there. Gets Prodigy. Oh,
But
that
another
trick.
trade from his head
Gets
as well.
Starcase.
And there goes. Not going to be able to do
He's
much.
He's not scared. He's just going in for it. Okay, there we go. He just walled off and
jumping
back.
around. Yeah, I think he's probably going to let someone else take the shot here because he's 30 HP himself. And there we go.
Defenders win.
Influx do take the first map of Lotus here, 13-2.
Oh, that's a pretty large gap.
Yeah, it's pretty dominant performance. It's a pretty dominant performance, but yeah, I mean, we do expect these kind of performances from Influx, and well, they certainly delivered. They showed no mercy to Catalyst whatsoever. All right, we're gonna take a short break, it seems, and after that, we're gonna be back with the second map. Never mind, I think the teams are already ready to just go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be taking a break. We're gonna just go straight into Ascent.
I mean,
And also, we've got confirmation that it is not Usaid, it is actually Trick playing on that account.
yeah,
So,
that's the exact reason why I actually called him Trick at the end. I did not know that, by the way, but
all right. So, we
yeah.
just got confirmation about that now, and we'll be taking that into consideration for the next map. All right, we'll
Okay,
just take
so
a
far,
break. Yeah, we'll just take a break, I think,
yeah,
till the
yeah.
map starts. And yeah, when the map starts, we'll be back. Right. And just like Influx, we're gonna waste no time and get into Ascent here, into the agent select here, and well, I'm hoping it's gonna be a pretty standard one, except for maybe the Sentinels this time, considering in recent tournaments we've seen Wise make a pretty good influence on the Sentinel role here, replacing somewhat of a traditional Killjoy or Cypher that you would
I'm
run.
sorry, I am traditional. I am old. You can call me ancient.
Same,
I don't care.
same,
Killjoy or
same,
Cypher for the one.
Same.
I
It's me.
believe you. I believe you play Killjoy
Yep,
on this one. But I'm a
yeah, I
Cypher.
think-
I'm.
I think I play I think I play Killjoy on every map. Yeah, it's
every
pretty
map.
much
And I play
yeah.
Cypher in every map. So we have 2 Sentinels casting this match here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I mean, thing is, I do know how to play like a couple initiators as well, but I think Killjoy, the amount of times I've played Killjoy, I think I'm very suited and could probably set up in like even if we had Breeze come back into the map pool, I think I would even play Killjoy on Breeze. I'll say right now.
I could say the same
But
thing
I
for
would
Cypher.
no. But if I'm playing ranked, I think I'll play Viper because like
Oh,
Breeze, you
yeah,
need a Viper like that.
yeah.
So,
True, true.
but still, Killjoy. I mean, I still play that on Ascent, but considering the amount of utility, like there's some kind of aggressive utility that Wise brings that
Oh
favors
yeah,
some of these
that's true, that's
teams.
true.
So
I mean,
like you have the
Zero,
flash.
Chemicals,
Yeah,
both going in for the Vice. I mean, if it's a professional pick, if it's the one that's been going on in the meta, so there's no, it's a reason why people are actually picking it. So I'm not really against, but Vice actually does a pretty good job on the A side specifically,
yeah,
on
exactly.
Ascent. So I went
And
for
team,
them. Let's see if how they actually play it comparison to the
and
last
teams
one.
do
I hope.
actually and teams do
Yeah.
actually have to work a lot to bait out that wall, and that delays a lot of time as well, like at least
I
like
agree.
6-7 seconds. So if you're already delaying so much time, 6-7 seconds in a game like this
Right here.
is going to be pretty much very good on the defensive side. And now, by the looks of it, Influx is going to be aiming to hit this A side here and gonna leave. I'll leave this chemicals to collect towards this
Oh,
catwalk
Frenzy
side.
on the classic chamber. I've seen him play that a couple times, but I've not seen people play chamber on Ascent. I mean, that's a bit weird. I mean, I meant in competitive, not just, comp and stuff. But people do play anything basically. But chamber on
They are
Ascent.
running the double
Okay.
sentinel for on the side of team Catalyst here. I mean, this could favor actually. This could actually favor them considering they are starting on the defensive side. So
Oh, catwalk's
yeah,
approach here. I mean, they are all rotating back. Oh, I think Starkist has seen. There we go. Trick. They seen Trick there. And the mid there, but they are actually going towards A from the catwalk. So they have actually reached here. Oh, look at that. So,
nice shot.
good shot dart. Oh,
And
good dart.
just in time as well, and another dart from them as well.
So much utils. Oh, Frenzy, there we go. As we talk, okay, Fika,
Down
Frenzy.
A.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
Casper.
not branding
Whiff.
for the Sova
That
there.
whiff.
Frenzy just stacks.
One enemy remaining.
Trick down to very low HP. Hamzito is gonna finish up that kill, and now it's only down to Casper, who is also low, and the spike is into the smoke here. No time left. He
Frenzy.
does manage to get Hamzito in the end, but
Oh, yeah.
Frenzy finishes up that round here. So the first round, pistol
Good
round
start.
goes to
Good start.
Catalyst.
Yeah.
That is a good start. Yeah, indeed.
I mean, they kind of need this round. I mean, they need this map, or else it's just over. So, let's see. I hopefully the last map and the result of it kind of gives them sort of a bit of a hope and maybe just come back a bit stronger. But
Yeah, indeed. And immediately we see an outlaw being invested from the side of Fika. So that's a pretty good option to buy if you win the pistol round. Considering your enemy team is going to be like one shot. One bullet of that. You could maybe potentially get 2 kills there and pretty fast rush from the side of Influx. And it actually gets shut down there. A couple of trades coming in as well, but good kills with the Stinger from the Sova. Now 3v2 retake. It's gonna be pretty good here. Casper not able to land the shots.
Bit of a whiff coming in.
I wouldn't
was it
say-
Casper?
I
Was
mean,
it
I wouldn't say
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't say whiff there, but like the Stinger, I mean, it's pretty difficult to land the shots there.
Oh, well,
Considering that, like
fair enough.
that spray on the Stinger is very brutal, so I wouldn't even call that a whiff. That's just, I mean, probably could have been, if it would have been a Spectre, could have gotten the kill there. But that Stinger is, yeah, it's pretty difficult to control there.
No charges.
Alright, we've gotten the call for another tech pause here, so gonna get a P10 gone here, and well, just gonna take a break and hopefully get that sorted out very quickly.
Now we wait. Rip and tear.
Oh, we're back. I kind of wanted to go for a quick PC restart, I believe. But here we are.
Right, indeed. We're gonna get back into the game here. 2 rounds already for the side of Catalyst and Influx. Meanwhile, we're gonna be making their way towards this B side here. They're gonna be greeted with a Wise Wall there and Pika on the other side of that, holding from the market side. Outlaw shot. And another one from Starkist, and Zito follows up, and Pika swings out once again for a double outlaw kill. So, 3 rounds already for the side of Catalyst. A very good start here so far on this Ascent map.
That was the quickest round that I saw today. I mean, it just started and it ended so fast. We had to go with that outlaw. Oh, there.
And we've gotten the call for another timeout. So, P10 once.
Demon DC'd, okay.
Alright. So, it's a day of DCs. We're just gonna wait. We can't do
Welcome
much.
to Pakistan.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much Pakistan's experience here. People are gonna have issues, but hopefully we get this sorted out. We'll be back after it is solved. So, yeah. Alright, we are getting back into the game here. 3 rounds for the side of Catalyst. Influx are trailing so far right now, and Starkist with yet another pick. First blood once again. Just taking a walk towards this mid side is Casper here. Starkist, we're going to be jump spotting. Meanwhile, Gunny on the other side does trade out. So now, alright, now it is 3v3 again. Trades coming in. Both sides here. Still, the advantage is in the hands of Team Catalyst. Frenzy with a shorty here in towards his catwalk smoke.
Oh no, it's not looking good for the attackers. They're actually heading towards the operator. They're not gonna predict that, I believe. You know, Darkos. It all lies on Darkos. Oh, they're checking. No! What was that angle? How did they? Oh my god! Why was he standing such close there? I mean, they spotted him without even actually, you know, going in to check that. God, look at that frenzy! That was dirty. Oh
Very
god!
good thinking. Very fast thinking.
Spike planted.
And Frenzy swings out with another kill. So,
Oh my God.
3 on the round for him.
ये वीआईपी को डिस्कनेक्ट किसने मारा?
Okay, interesting.
Yep, interesting indeed. And now 4 rounds for Catalyst. Pretty dominant performance so far. But we'll see if Influx do make any adjustments here. By the looks of it, they're going to be going into it with a bit of a broken buy. Only a hero. Okay, never mind. There's not going to be a hero rifle. So, 3 stringers, 2 sheriffs, Pika with the op here. I actually like the way this gun tilts. I don't know if anyone else does, but I like the tilt here. But we're just gonna ignore that because Influx are wasting no time taking this B side here. Already the first kill going their way. counter Sova ult coming in from the side of Catalyst.
I think you know about Demons. Gets that TP down. Good TP. It was close by. He could have probably died at the hands of Starcase there.
And a counter Sova ult from the side of Influx as well. Demon with a very nice shot from the Sheriff here. And
Finally, there's some progress coming in from the Influx, but look at that Demon stuck behind there. It's 2 versus 3. A lot of time have actually picked up. I mean, there's not. Oh, there we go. Starcase left alone there. He can actually get them down, but he won't be able to defuse the spike. It's too late. Look at that.
Down to a 1v1 though. Still pretty possible. Again, that run and gun stinger, the fadeaway, just too good.
Finally around Influx.
Yeah, indeed. First round going the way. First round for Influx on this sand map. Well, they're gonna need a lot more to make this half a bit competitive. So I think they have some cushion to work with on their defensive side. But by the looks of it now, they saw that the B side did work out for them. They're gonna try to hit it once again here. 5-man exec or the side of Influx here on this B side, and they're actually gonna pop the KO ult as well here. Immediate utility flying through.
Oh, look at that. They've got the control there. The Zero is there behind. They know about him. He's in the boathouse, but it did not work out. Casper, Chemicals, get those two. Okay, I mean, we are seeing a bit of quite the progress here from Influx. They just managed.
Frenzy just manages to get that Sova there. The shoulder
Again,
peeking out.
he just stood out in that position where they can see you. I mean, why are you droning there? I mean, with that open spot there.
I mean, pretty much. I think considering this, they probably thought that they had the space and no one would push from that CT side, but it just. Yeah,
It's the second time, by the way. It's the second time Sova dies out the same way.
I just say it's just pretty unlucky, but it's fine.
Oh yeah.
They do manage to get the round in the end. And, well, they have... Okay, still, Catalysts are still able to buy only a stringer in the hands of Sova there. There is, I think, yeah, it is Darkus, I believe.
So,
yeah.
They could still manage quite a lot there. I mean, even if they lose this one, but it will be good if they actually take this. But overall, Influx, they have regained their economy here.
Yeah, Influx still going towards that B side once again.
Look at that.
Not gonna waste any time.
Nobody was on site this time. Nobody was there. They're actually planning for some sort of retake because the whole side was actually empty there. They just kind of turned away. They look at that spawn. They're still packing towards the spawn.
Oh, speak out. And, well,
Damn.
2 kills bring the way of Sova there.
Gunny. It was not Gunny, I believe. Who was the soul?
I think it is...
Casper, Star.
Yeah, I think it's Lost Prodigy. Yeah, Lost Prodigy.
Lost Prodigy. Yep.
There you go.
Good. I mean, 3K. I believe he got 3 picks here coming in, and
Yeah.
Influx. That was a pretty good round. 4-3. They've bridged the gap. In Team Catalyst, they kind of got that momentum broken down. They were going pretty flawless for 4 rounds in a row lead there.
Yeah, the call was made, I think, for that particular round to play a full retake, but yeah, Influx just took the site very fast and then didn't even let Catalyst start their retake. They just dumped the utility towards that CD site. And once again, going towards the B site, once again, Influx. Dark coming in now.
So,
it is a pretty of a cost for a setup here, so Influx have got to be careful. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, they are gonna be investing. The drone here is gonna get a tag onto 1, and yeah, and Kenny also got some Zito there. Was hiding towards that log side there.
Pika, good. I mean, knives there, but he just gets traded off instantly.
Spike planted.
It's just Frenzy Starcase against 4 men there. I mean, God, that's good damage done, dealt here towards Demons, but Chemicals, I think. You can see, they saw his gun. Frenzy saw his gun, gives a pretty good damage to him, gets that hit, and gets another Frenzy. It's pretty winnable, by the way. There's Omen, he just kind of went off towards the main. Pretty low there.
He is out of bullets. This is gonna take time. And this.
Oh my lord, look at that.
Crossfire has been broken now, and now it's down to a 1v1
Casper,
once again.
It all lies on the hands of Casper. And oh my goodness, no frigging way.
Does he have time?
I think he.
Yeah, he does.
have
Yeah, he does have.
time?
He does.
He does.
All right, so very good clutch from
Lord.
Frenzy there.
That is a clip that you would keep, I mean, as a souvenir, because it was pretty well. It is kind of showed the potential of this new skin as well. I mean, you could use it as an sort of an ad or something. But in the end, the card gun kind of, won. It got that beautiful 4K coming in here, giving Catalyst a bit of hope, I would say, because Influx has been winning consecutive rounds, ever since it was 4-0. So hopefully, I mean, the VC would probably be shouting right now. But well, good for Frenzy. Gets those
Right
picks
now,
down.
Influx once again, they've shown some utility towards that B side, indicating that they could be going B fast once again, but so far only a drone here. Meanwhile, the rest of two players from Influx, the Wise and the Omen, just walking aim in now very slowly, and I think they're gonna be very diligent to clear out that wine side, and Frenzy alone towards that A side is gonna be the sole anchor. I think with that chamber, I think you can manage to play the side solo and gives you a better chance to hold down the side here because you have
I
the
think he
TP
probably
set
will
up.
get the. Ooh, that was close.
Barely misses out, and they actually timed they directed the spam as well in the direction of maybe the
That
chamber
spam
TP
actually
could
got
be.
him down there. Oh, chemicals. in the
Talking
end.
about spams,
Oh yeah.
it is the
Frenzy
spam
down.
towards that. Yeah, it is a spam towards that tree side here, and by the looks of it, I think it is going to be a Wise ult retake for the side of Catalyst. Paranoia invested towards that heaven side. Yeah, that
Weiss is all Pika gets that. Gets tricked down, I believe.
is a very good time to flash there. Demon
Zero
on the
Soa.
outside here.
Nice.
On the tap here, Casper. Now, the only guy left here.
Player standing.
Oh, that was
Ooh,
a
he
good
actually-
try. That was a
Ooh, he actually got 2
beautiful try.
kills, but
Yeah,
bit too many
yeah,
targets to deal with.
It was really hard to transfer that. I mean, from the second kill that he actually got, Soa had a better angle at him. So that is very unfortunate.
I would say that if he probably had a Phantom, I think he could have
Oh,
sprayed.
yeah,
But
yeah,
with the
yeah.
Vandal, I think but considering what he did with the Vandal, it was pretty impressive that he got 2
Pretty
kills
impressive. Yep.
in that scenario. Now 6 rounds for Catalyst here. Still, they did only, I think, invest the Visal there, and it actually paid off. So
I mean, it's
Mixing up the
really
utility
easy
very well.
to defense on this one. I mean, this map specifically, I believe. So we'll be seeing something from Influx, I believe, in the defense. But oh, there's a harsh push there. Now it all depends on the retake. Look at that. Starcase gets chemicals down. What is gonna happen? I mean, the attackers are down by 1 man. They're breaking the door here. Look at that.
already going for this plant here, and this is gonna be a fast retake attempt from the side of Catalyst here. Mzito with the first kill peek as well. The trays are there. Demon
Demons.
doing God's work from that generator side, now down to
low.
1v1.
Demons is low, and I believe he doesn't really know that he's towards the tree. He's still
Actually,
thinking
very
he's
good
meant
1v1.
by. So in the end, he takes down Demons here. Well,
He actually gave himself a very good one-way smoke there.
oh yeah,
So
he did. He did. I mean, the crosshair placement was exactly on him at that particular moment there. So there wasn't much he could have done there, even though it wasn't really a headshot, I believe, but he was pretty low. So not much he could have done there. I guess he was very, very low, like 10 or 15 HP there. So well, 7-3 seems going pretty good for Team Catalyst so far.
Yeah, indeed. And now, I mean, because Catalysts have already kind of won out this defensive side, and from here onwards, they're just going to be hoping to maximize the amount of rounds they can get. Frenzy is so good with that chamber up. That's that.
But that was actually an obvious spot for the operator. I believe when he could have, be a bit more cautious. I mean, he just went right in the open there.
Ooh, almost got counter spam there. Frenzy once again towards that tree side, but
Spike planted.
Yep, that was a close one. He's down to 70 HP, but he's still alive. a whole man there, he could do much more now.
There's two
But-
people on the flank from that A lobby side, so Casper is gonna be under a lot of trouble.
No, he is definitely.
I think he is probably aware of these rotates here. Never mind, Pika walks up, gets
Look
the
at
first
that.
and the second as well.
It's a 2 versus 2. They both are here. They don't know about Jet there. Look at that. Beautifully played together. A bit unexpected. I was definitely thinking was going to Catalyst once again, but again, the way they played, they weren't aware of Trick's positioning, right? So they knew that Omen Demons was there. So they just kind of went in, and then Jet obviously peeked off at the right moment there. Demons getting the one behind him, Jet trading, getting the one in front. So pretty good execution as a duo, I would say. Getting them this
Good
round.
reposition.
Yep. 7-4.
Now,
Interesting.
Influx gonna go for this B hit once again, but they are gonna be greeted with a lot of Catalyst members here. Stark is with the judge.
Stargaze.
I mean, I
Oh,
think he
God.
would probably hope to get more from that judge, but still, one
Yep.
kill is good enough.
Look at that. Boathouse. Fika, he was just too out in the open. He had a slight chance there, but Demons, look at that. An ult coming in is it's definitely going towards Influx this round. I don't think there's a chance. Let's see though. Frenzy Darkos, what are you gonna do? We'll see. A 2 versus 4. Time is ticking. Look at that. Demons gets Frenzy down. It's just Darkos. And he dies off in this little shot that he does in the smoke.
Alright,
Okay.
so Influx do end this half like with 5 rounds of their own. I mean, that's pretty decent scoreline. And,
Yeah, it's
well,
not like it wasn't as dominant as the one that we saw the last round, at the last map actually. But 7-5, I feel like now that they are actually on the defense, there's a lot of potential to actually come back and balance the score off. So I think Catalyst is definitely in a bit of a trouble here. But we'll see. Maybe Catalyst has a much better attack.
I need
Not
a
really
weapon.
sure. We'll be seeing that soon. But as we said, Catalyst has to win this map.
yeah, indeed.
Either way.
This is indeed a must-win map for Catalyst if they want any chance of staying alive in this game. Otherwise, Influx will be advancing towards the grand finals here already now, making their way towards that A side, just like how Influx did on their pistol round. Already Demon gonna be spotted
Oh,
out.
they just rushed him off there.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
way why did he even reveal his position? I am not really sure. I mean, they kind of, the way, did you see how they all just went in like zombies? Get
I think
that
he
pick
probably
off.
wanted. I think he probably, when he got spotted, I think he did want to TP out towards
Oh,
the
yeah.
alien
Oh,
side, but
of course,
I
of
think
course, of
I
course.
think it was pretty late.
Definitely.
Now,
Unfortunate.
hey,
They were too fast. So.
and now replacing him is actually Trick in that same angle. So, I mean, if they do decide to re-hit this A side, they're gonna be. greeted with another flip.
I hardly think that they're not going to be doing that because they're halfway towards the B side. So
Yeah. Indeed, and
no, never mind. They're actually coming back, but not from the
Ooh.
same spot.
but still, they're
walks.
gonna have to still clear out Trick from that main side here. And Casper with the first and the second goes the way of Trick. He did not get cleared out.
30 seconds left.
Now, trades coming in from the side of Catalyst as well, and well, they get the round as well.
Catalyst manages that pretty well actually. I mean, they didn't deal a lot of men damage there, but again, it was pretty good round. We can see that they're pretty determined actually. So I would say that same thing that I said about Catalyst, that Influx is definitely in trouble right now because Catalyst is not backing off any moment from now on. They have the lead, they have the confidence, they have the momentum. So, well, either way, we are seeing another A execution here. Starcase kind of towards, peeking off towards the mid-off, maybe get a pick or two.
Yeah,
Overall,
and
pretty slow.
Influx, just force onto an eco, considering they did lose the pistol round. Drone to clear out A main side here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Their Catalyst, very slow approach towards this round. They are actually cautious that maybe Influx could be running like shotguns in those close areas, so very diligent clears from their side as well. Now, off of the information that they've supposedly gained, they are making the call to rotate towards this B side here, where Gunny is waiting alongside Lost Prodigy. System spotting, and he is spotted out.
There we go.
Gets tagged down to 4 HP there.
It's pretty obvious. I mean, I was actually guessing that was gonna happen, and
Are we gonna invest some thorns? No, by the looks of it, it doesn't look like. And well, they have made the call to instantly rotate back towards that A side. So
that was actually fast.
From that catwalk side here, already taking space towards that tree side. Now Demon, the only player here, and that's it. I mean, he did want it. He did want to get up pretty close with that chamber TP, but Frenzy just
okay, they've got the plan, but again, they have the manpower, so there's not much. Oh, damn. Oh god, Zero dies out from the thorns there, and not much he could have done. Gani, my bad. He was pretty low. I mean, he got that ding, you know, towards the B side, so the thorns were enough to take him down, and in general it was obvious it was actually going towards Catalyst. So once again, 2 consecutive rounds coming in for their favor. Oh damn.
Indeed. Now 9 for Catalyst. They are in a very good position here to maybe push us on to a third map. We'll see now. Influx do have the guns down, so
I mean, we'll be seeing a bit of a real combat from them, but let's see. But it's not a bad buy from the our attackers either, so I feel like it's pretty balanced off. You could do a
I think the Sheriff and the Bulldog, and we have a Guardian as well, so bit of a variety there in terms of the gun, but
yeah, but these guns are good enough, you know. Even though they can't really. We'll see. Actually,
I actually like that smoke from Demon. So.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
What that does is, like, between the window as it's coming down, you could maybe peek out as Omen and catch some of the attackers off guard. But
the drone gave them pretty good amount of information there. There are no demons is behind the box. Look at that Sheriff. Oh, he does good damage, but unfortunately, there's not much. You know, the defenders. Oh, Starcase.
1 enemy remaining.
Chemicals.
Very nice shot.
Trades that off.
Now Hamzito left alone, and it's 1v4 here. That's actually a very good hold from the side. Influx, Trick, and Demon it was. From the A side here. Good up and down from.
Yep.
Catalyst did have a very good approach to that round. They split towards that A side from the catwalk, and they actually almost caught Demon off guard there, but there was also Trick to provide cover from the heaven side, so he was protected there.
Well, finally we are seeing a full buy from the attackers, and pretty crucial round for them. Other than that, it's really going quite good. So far we're seeing a bit of a mid. That if he hadn't shoot, I think they don't know, right? They don't know about the corner. They don't. Fika, oh my lord.
They do not clear out.
I saw the gun. I swear I saw the gun, but how did they not? I think they did not notice it or something. Maybe. Like, you know, from my screen on, you know, when Sova was actually droning, I could see a bit of the gun there. So I'm a bit, that's a bit unlucky, but.
I think in the heat of the moment, I think they probably did forget to maybe clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, indeed, very unfortunate. And the round does go in the favor of Influx. Now, 9-7 here, slowly closing the gap here. And, well, they'll be hoping to maybe close out this map right here so they can advance to the grand finals. And for the side of Catalyst, well, they are forced onto a bit of a broken by Stingers and Sheriffs. They're going to be advancing towards this B main side. Already making noise here, so they are making their attention. It's pretty clear that they want to go past Pika. I think he wanted to get into the side with that, and Kani doing a very good job for holding from that staircase side, getting 2 kills already. Zito is now finally going to trade him out, but Lost Prodigy trades him out, and Demon with another kill. So it's all down to Darkos here. He's not going to be able to do much. Very quick round
There we go.
for Influx. Yeah, they do.
Good retake. They get that round in. No. Oh yeah. Oh, well, good for them. They're just one round away from actually balancing it off to 9-9. And it seems like they kind of want to end it quickly. So Influx pretty determined here. Just like Catalyst, we've seen them, have a huge gap against Influx in the last map, but it just did not work out for them in the end. But here, it's a different scenario, so it's not far. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance. Any team could actually win this. It's not like, someone is underperforming or anything. It's pretty good for both so
I
far.
see an op invested in the hands of Trick here, so we're gonna have to watch out for that as well. See how that rotates. And by the looks of it, Catalyst just want to go fast B once again here. Peek already through that teammate choke point here. Can he to the side here? He's gonna be up to very careful.
Gets the trade. Oh my goodness, there's too much utilities going on. He just died off from the shock dart. Look at Demons. Oh god, he is nasty with that positioning. But it's oh, that was close. That was pretty close.
Almost.
But again, he's left alone. It's pretty winnable considering Omen is like one tap. But again, it's two players, still alive there. Frenzy waiting at a spawn, expecting him there. But he's going from the catwalks and he's all the way here. Oh, he shot. Yeah, I'll just tell you where I am. And look at that. Oh, okay. Bit of a whiff from both, but
Revealing his location now, and it's gonna be pretty tall order from that
there we go.
point onwards.
Case.
Right here.
All right, now 10 rounds for Catalyst. They kind of put a shut down to Influx's approach and closing that gap between the rounds there. Now ults online for them as well here. They have the Hunter's Fury, the Steel Garden, and the Blaze Storm here. That knife gets the tag onto Frenzy there.
Get out of my way!
And a one-way now smoke expended towards that A main side. Demon. With that drone and Fika wasting
Didn't
no
work out.
time whatsoever.
There we go. They don't waste any time. Gets traded off, but ooh, beautiful. That was a good shot there
One enemy remaining.
by Trick.
And
Look at that, Casper. Casper popped off here. Gets 3 down, and well, Trick gets 2 of them with the operator. Good comeback here.
Instant response from the side of Influx. They do not want to make this easy for Catalyst, and they're gonna make them fight for it. Yeah, once again, I think Catalyst, they did have, the opening pick. I believe they did get the opening pick, but again, just very quick answer back from the side of Influx. Fika was very swift on that kill onto Demon.
Let's play.
Casper to the rescue, as always. And once again, Demon gets attacked by that drone here. Good paranoia to delay the approach of the attackers.
Okay, and they're all packed up outside the A. I think they have a plan of executing the site. They've got the voices all down. I feel like they're a bit hesitant. I believe they will be rotating from what I feel like, or either cut out the sound and maybe make a move later on. But oh, there we go. They're actually heading towards A once again.
Yeah, now I think Demon
Nah,
might be a good time to re-smoke this. They're still waiting on some sound cues, and there we go. It gets re-smoked once again here. So, bit of a spread now. They are going to be approaching from that catwalk side.
Nowhere to run.
Catalyst. And that split is not going to get any value. Casper already getting 2 kills, finally gets traded out by Starcase.
30 seconds.
Trick is here as well with the op, making it sing, and
Oh my
Lost
god,
Prodigy.
the operator? I would say that's the investment that they have done. That's actually giving them most of the rounds that we're seeing so far. He has been getting constantly one, if not one, at least 2 shots, every single round so far with his operator. So Now it has been successfully balanced off to 10-10. It's once again a 50-50% chance of who is actually going to be taking this. But in general, I believe that the momentum that Influx has built up, and the operator, of course, I'm scared. And with the buy that our attackers have, look at that. It's Frenzy coming in. I think he could possibly die here. Look at that. As we talk about op, we have a shot coming in by Trick already. You know, their Sentinel is down. That's a bad situation so far.
And
Look at
he's
that.
so confident to repeat once again, Trick. I think he's gonna go for it.
Oh yeah, he will. Why wouldn't he? I mean, look at that. Look.
Yeah,
Oh my
he doesn't even need to because they're gonna swing into him.
Oh, that was a close on. Fika gets that trade. Oh my god,
Just-
why do they keep giving those spaces? Oh my goodness, you could see his
Every-
arm.
Yeah, and well, Prodigy's holding out for Frenzy in this angle.
Oh.
Another off angle held. So it's been a
Nasty.
game of the off angles here. Even in
Oh, yeah.
Lotus we saw
Look at Fika. Oh, they couldn't get that shot.
Loki needed to land that shot.
got-
And he's gonna get surrounded as well.
unlucky. It's just
Now-
Stark is here. He's got the
Tap onto the
H
spike.
on Sheriff, so there we go. Chemicals. Influx gets 3 rounds. I believe it's a 3 or 4 consecutive rounds in a row, and I'm scared
have
for
to-
Catalyst.
Yeah, and they have taken the lead now. They did start out the map like they were like down always like 1 or 2 rounds, but now finally they have taken the lead. They have made the comeback from that 2 or 3 round deficit, and now in a very good position.
Now we wait.
They did force Catalyst onto a lot of broken buys, but now I think this is gonna be probably the last gun round we see from the side of Catalyst. They need to win this one out. Otherwise, I think this map is gonna go the way of Influx, and they'll be on their way towards the grand finals here. Gunny already gonna pop towards at the correct time there, but also gonna get tagged up for good measure. And that Sova reveal is so good.
Enemy remaining.
The Thorns gonna do a lot of